Hey, Craig. How's it going? All right, guys. We've got two of them filled tonight from Facebook, Two Box Breaks, and we've got the dollar break. We're going to kick it off getting our number, our multiplier. Going to be a number between 4 and 9. Going to go 5 times to get this number. And 5. Going to be a 7. We are multiplying by 7 tonight. We're going to start it off with the dollar break. Move one of the helmets. Dollar break tonight. We've got. Oh yeah, I just saw that. I actually watched it right before I went live. Pretty sweet jersey. Dollar break tonight. Going to have the choice. Well, winner's going to have the choice of Peyton on the Broncos, Chrome Sean Alexander, Dale Jr. on the racing helmet, and Danica Patrick. That is our 4 choices, or you can get 60% of the money. I believe there was 422 in it tonight. 60% of that, you'd be looking around $420 or $225. So whatever you choose. All right, guys, in a dollar break tonight, we've got Al with 25, Bob N 5, Eric S 5, Greg E 10, Danny C 10, Kip D 10, Scorching Sports Cards 13, Bill S 20, Nick B 17, Jesus D 5, Brian E 4, Josh E 1, Jim J 10, Dave G 20, James M 5, Ryan G 20, Vlad C 5, Tracy A 5, Tom R 5, Nathan R 5, Tommy R 5, Jeff C 10, Eric S 5, Greg E 10, Brady A 5, Brian E 4, Steve P 10, Alex D 25, Greg E 20, Brady A 1, Eric S 5, Michael M 10, Brian E 4, Lindsay K 5, Mark M 15, Nathan R 5, Michael M 15, Jeff R 10, Greg E 20, Travis Y 11, Jason T 12, Bill S 15, and Brady A 5. That is our dollar break. If you didn't hear your name called, let me know. We'll get it fixed before we start. Or we'll redo it if I'm already done. Or I'll give you your money back. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. 7 times to get a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Next one's going to tell us. And the winner of the dollar break is Brian. Brian, it was clearly meant to be top 2 spots. Brian, congratulations, Brian. Let me make a note on here that Brian got the W. Got it. All right, Brian, got your choice of Peyton. Show that to you. If you need pictures, let me know. We got the Sean Alexander on the chrome. Dale Jr. on the Sundrop. And Danica Patrick on the Pretty Intense. Congratulations, Brian. Brian won just a couple weeks ago. Picking up another one. Nice. All right, guys, we'll jump right into our first two boxer. We've got two of them filled on Facebook. We'll try live fills until we're done tonight. All right, this is going to be the first one that listed at 5 o'clock. Hope everybody had a good day today. I hear more fireworks going off in the background of my house. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. I swear there'll be people letting off fireworks for the next week. It's kind of cool because on Facebook, my page for my local county and city, it's kind of split 50-50. You have the people who let them off, making fun of the people who complain, the people complaining, getting mad. I don't know, makes it interesting. Jets, Dallas, and I forgot one of the first six. Cincy, Kansas City, Buffalo, Chargers, Houston. Forgot the Rams. Reigns of the Hurricane, is that right? Yeah, they said that was going to get stronger. Inland. I don't know yet, Craig. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. If anybody's interested in it, shoot me offers. A lot of stuff I win, I trade. Yeah, Brian, got another one. Nice. Monday morning. It's a heck of a thing waiting on that to hit. I've never experienced a hurricane. In Ohio, we don't get those. Yeah, just shoot me what you got, and we can see if we can work something out, Craig. All right, guys, let's pull some randoms. We had Tyler with Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Bill, Kansas City and Buffalo, Detroit, Atlanta, Greg, Chargers, Seahawks, Al, Houston, Green Bay, Greg, the Rams, Cardinals, Al, Cleveland, Tennessee, Greg, Denver, Philly, Jeff C, Indy, Washington, Vlad, the Giants, Patriots, Craig, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Steve, Chicago, taking a racing helmet, huh? Baltimore, Dale Jr. is pretty awesome, and Danica, I think they're pretty cool. Nathan, Miami, Carolina, diehard Bronco. Yeah, then that won't be a hard pick, will it? Dave, Pittsburgh, Vegas, Steven, the Jets, the Vikings. Dale Jr. was one of the first autographs I ever went to a signing for. Brugman, Dallas, New Orleans. Wasn't in a hotel elevator or anything like that. He was in a Kroger parking lot. Still have that one. He signed way different back then. All right, guys. We got Tyler, Cincy and Tampa Bay. Bill, Kansas City, Buffalo, Detroit, and Atlanta. Greg, Chargers and Seahawks. Al, Houston, Green Bay. Greg, Rams and Arizona. Al, Cleveland, Tennessee. Greg, Denver, Philly. Jeff, Indy, Washington. Vlad, Giants, Pats. Craig, San Francisco, Jacksonville. Steve, Chicago, Baltimore. Nathan R., Miami, Carolina. Dave, Pittsburgh and Vegas. Steven, Jets and Vikings. And Brugman, Dallas and New Orleans. He had 12 spots in the top. He had the top 2. It's crazy. It was awesome. Yeah, no, that's nuts. All dollar breaks are rigged. I actually watched something one time where somebody was trying to say that random.org could be rigged. And when they showed like how it could be rigged, I thought, yeah, right. Maybe like freaking Bill Gates or somebody can do it. But some dumbass like me, man, I couldn't do it in a million years. All right, guys. 7 times for 2 boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. We're going. Oh shit! It always does it too. We're going with box 113 and 34. Randomize that list 7 times. 113 and 34 if you're counting at home. 113 and 34. Did we do? We must have done 113 last night. 11, 12, 15, 17, 9, 10, 14, 16. It's not there. 34 is there. There's 34. Let's hit it again. Been in 100 and 1, 2. I won a dollar break one time. I was pretty pumped. All right, we're going with box 1181. I won one dollar breaks. 1181. I won a Big Al jersey today. I haven't been able to win Big Al stuff in forever. All right, we do have 1181. It is there. Okay, find a knife. All right, guys, first box is going to be 34. A beer. I'm going to go back and see if a J name has ever won. I thought Jim won one time. I could be wrong. Didn't you win one, Jason? I thought you won one time. Did that trade go through somebody? 3 times. Okay, you won 3 times. All right, guys. First time coming out. New England Patriots. Vlad. That is New England Flash. There it is. That is Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. And that one has been in there for a long time, and I don't know who it is. I can't read that. Is that Danny Amendola? I didn't think he'd been in there that long. Oh, you're right. Danny Amendola. I see it now. Nice hit, Vlad. Awesome hit. Danny Amendola on the New England Flash. Good way to start it off. Oh, that was in 34. I see. 1181 was the one that been there a while. Let's see who's in this one. All right, so Amendola's first. Let's see who's second. Oh, nice. Nice ugly helmet. I'm not a Patriots fan either. Chicago, the Bears. Steve. Write this down. Looks like that's a flat black. The Bears. That one is JSA authenticated. That is a rep. And there it is. Silver ink. Nice looking signature. I believe that's the recent Hall of Famer. Not a Bears fan. Devin Hester. I remember the year they had the Super Bowl shuffle when I was a little kid. I thought the Bears were it for like a few months. Devin Hester on the flat black. Nice hit, Steve. So Danny Amendola and Devin Hester coming out of this first break. I don't remember it. I do not remember the Super Bowl shuffle. I wasn't very old at the time. What was that, 1986? I think I was 6 or 7 years old. And nobody wants to hear me sing. I've got a voice for radio, or I've got a face for radio and a voice for newspaper. I am just not much on the singing end. I don't know if anybody saw it yet, but the newest Beverly Hills Cop is on Netflix. I thought I'd mention that if you haven't watched that yet. It was good. It wasn't like Beverly Hills Cop 3. There's even a part in there where they make fun of Beverly Hills Cop 3, kind of subtly. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. All right. We got Brugman with Cincy, Carolina, 90210. They actually say 90210 in there. But yeah, Axel Foley. It's not called 4. It's called Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Gila, Kansas City, Vegas, Al, Houston and Cleveland, Giants, Colts, Greg got the Chargers, Broncos, and Rams, Ravens, Falcons, and Eagles. Man, you got some birds there. Ravens, Falcons, and Eagles. Jeff C., Pittsburgh. Miami. Jeff R., Buffalo. Washington. Brada, San Francisco. Tampa Bay. Bill, Jets. Saints. David D., Green Bay. Jacksonville. Bill, Minnesota. Seattle. Steve, Chicago. Tennessee. Dave G., Detroit. Oh. Dave G., Detroit, New England. And Dave L., Dallas, Arizona. All right, we got Brugman, Cincinnati, Carolina, Gila, Kansas City, and Vegas, Al, Houston, Cleveland, Giants and Colts, Greg, Chargers, Ravens, Broncos, Falcons, Rams, and Eagles, Jeff C., Pittsburgh, Miami, Jeff R., Buffalo, Washington, Brada, San Fran, Tampa Bay, Bill, Jets, Saints, David Bay, Jacksonville, Bill, Minnesota, Seattle, Steve, Chicago, Tennessee, Dave, Detroit, New England, Dave G., Detroit, New England, Dave L., Dallas, Arizona. All right, guys, let's get 2 more boxes, see what we can pull. Looking for some big stuff. 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. 113 and 17. Man, it is stuck on 1. Okay, so we got 17. Got to hit it again. We've already established that 113 is missing. 154. Did we pull that last night? $52, $59, $60, $58. We did that one last night. 71. Oh, for the look. There it is. Okay, 71 is there. So 17 and 71. Where is it? There it is. $17 and $71. Here we go. All right, guys. First box is going to be 71. We will do a live fill right after this. Had quite a few people asking about Mahomes boxes. I'm hoping it'll be in. I got another one sometime next week. So hopefully next weekend we can do a Mahomes. Jets, Jets, Bill, Jets Flash, this one is Beckett authenticated. It's a rep. And there he is. Nice hit. That is an awesome helmet. Love the Jets Flash. Joe Namath. Probably with Rodgers, Namath and Rodgers, probably the 2 best Jets you could ever get. Nice hit, Bill. Joe Namath. Boom. All right, so Joe Namath first. Box 17. See who's second. Chargers. Greg. Still rolling. Los Angeles Chargers. This one is Fanatics authenticated. And boom. What a two-boxer there. Couple quarterbacks. That is a nice two-boxer for sure. This one is going to be Justin Herbert. Man, Herbert comes out of there every time I get him in. Justin Herbert. Nice hit, Greg. All right. So our Facebook breaks gave us Danny Amendola, Devin Hester, Joe Namath, and Justin Herbert. Good start to the evening. All right, guys, try a two-boxer. Let me get it typed in. There it is. Grab a spot if you want a spot. Don't forget to go to live chat or refresh so you can see what everybody else does. It would be nice if if YouTube would quit putting our comments out of order. Put them in order. We're big boys. We can understand. All right, first up, we got James, Denver. David G, San Francisco. Bill, Cincy. Jeff C, Pittsburgh. Al, Houston. Bill, Buffalo. Mark, late on Cincy. David H, Dallas. Al, Cleveland. Bill, Kansas City. Greg, the Rams. Dave, late on Pittsburgh. Bill, Green Bay. Dave L, Detroit. Oh, you're welcome, Greg. Nice hit. All right, guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Run through them. We got the Jets. There's a Sauce in there. Minnesota. There's a Moss. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, Minnesota's got a Moss. Jeff, let's see. Aram. Vegas. Jeff C. Indy. Chargers, I think there's an LT in there. The Bears, man, I forgot who's in there. Washington, there's either a Theismann or a Riggins. Seattle, there's a Sean Alexander. Tennessee, I think there's a Levis. Arizona, a Kurt Warner. New England, we just pulled Danny, so I don't remember. Miami, Al, Minnesota. Miami has a Tua and Hill dual signed. Tampa Bay, God, I can't remember. I think there's another Sap in there. Philly, there's an A.J. Brown, and I don't remember. There's possibly a Jalen Hurts. Jaguars got a Trevor Lawrence. Atlanta, we just pulled a Dion. I don't remember. Or not Dion, Julio. New Orleans, I think there's a Carr. Baltimore, Zay Flowers. Carolina, Bryce Young. And the New York Football Giants. Gosh, I can't remember who we pulled and not pulled out of there. All right, guys, one spot left. Once we get it filled, we will break this thing. I might go ahead and get the boxes. We're going to try another 2-boxer after this. If it doesn't fill, we'll change it to a 1-box. Let me find the boxes. 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Going to be box 1155 and 70. Randomize that list 7 times. And Vlad takes Miami to close it. And we are going with boxes 1155 and 70. All right, let's get some randoms. I think when the Mahomes box comes in this time, instead of doing it on a break day, I'm going to list it on an off day, like a Thursday or a Sunday, and we'll see if we can get it done in one day that way. I'll let you know when that comes. James, Denver, New England. Dave G, San Francisco, Chargers. Bill, Tampa Bay. Jeff C, Pittsburgh, Arizona. Al, Houston, Baltimore. Bill, Buffalo, Seattle. David H, Dallas, the Jets. Al, Cleveland, the Giants. Bill, Kansas City, Philly. Greg, Rams, Panthers. Bill, Green Bay, New Orleans. Dave L, Detroit, Washington. Aram, Vegas, Tennessee. Jeff C, Indy, Jacksonville. Al, Minnesota, Chicago. And Vlad closes us up with Miami. Gets Atlanta. All right, guys, we've got James, Denver, New England, Dave G, San Francisco and the Chargers, Bill, Cincy, Tampa Bay, Jeff C, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Al, Houston, Baltimore, Bill, Buffalo, Seattle, David H, Dallas and the Jets, Al, Cleveland and the Giants, Bill, KC, Greg, Rams and Panthers, Bill, Green Bay, New Orleans, Dave L, Detroit, Washington, Aram, Vegas and Tennessee, Jeff C, Indy, Jacksonville, Al, Minnesota, Chicago, and Vlad, Miami and Atlanta. Looks like we got Atlanta and Tennessee up for trade. And we had box 1155 and 70. You shitting me. 70s there. Looks like we did 55 yesterday. Man. We're hitting a lot of boxes that are taken. Did 8 helmets yesterday. 151. Didn't we just do that? Good grief. 50, 45, 48. Man. Seven is there. 7. It's down there still. I think it's waiting on Johnny 5 to predict it's coming out. $70 and 7. There we go. All right, we got Atlanta for Tennessee. So we got Aram getting Atlanta and Vlad getting Tennessee. Got it, fellas. All righty, here we go. We will try another 2 box for this. One's got to be CJ, he says. It's coming out a little slower than normal. Although, remember that time Eli was in there for 6 months. I mean, he just would not come out. Houston. Oh, that's good. Al. Well, the question is, Jason, will it to you? Funatics authenticated. It is a rep. Nice hit, Al. Jason said it, and it came true. There he is. Silver ink on the amp. Big hit. CJ Stroud coming right out. Nice hit, Al. CJ Stroud can't go wrong with a Buckeye. And I believe possibly this year's Super Bowl winning quarterback. Nice hit. You're welcome, Al. Going straight to the PC. I get it. All right, box 7. Let's see what we got. Definitely. Big night. Getting some monsters out. I like the amps. I think Detroit's my favorite amp. Jacksonville. Jeff C. The Lunar. This one's going to be Radkey authenticated. It is a rep. Throwback name. I don't know how many catches this guy had, but he couldn't have been too far off of being considered for a Hall of Famer. That is Keenan McCardle. Nice hit, Jeff. With the teal ink on the Lunar. Nice hit. Keenan McCardle. All right, there we go. Let's try another two-boxer on what definitely seems like one of those nights where we're pulling the big boys. There it is. All right. Let's see. First one under me. I've got Aram, Cincy. Jason, Kansas City. Mark, late on Cincy. Bill, late on Cincy. Al, Cleveland. Greg, Rams. Bill, Buffalo. Al, Minnesota. Bill, late on Kansas City. Greg, Denver. David H., Tennessee. Bucks, not Titans. Did I screw that up? Oh, I got you. Tampa Bay. I didn't put them out yet. Got me quick. Dave L., Pittsburgh. Jeff C., San Francisco. Bill, Green Bay. Oh, I did, Jason? San Francisco was taken. Oh, yep. Jeff C. got you a San Francisco. Oh, he got it anyway. A little bit lower. That works. Bill, Green Bay. All right, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. That's it. We got Miami. And again, it's got the two. Move this stuff over. Let's adjust for a minute. Miami's got Tua and Tyreek. Detroit has Megatron. Houston. God, what else is in Houston? Some of those young receivers are in Houston. I don't remember which ones exactly. Vegas. I want to say there's a bow in Vegas. Dallas. I don't remember. I don't want to say and be wrong. Arizona's got a Kurt Warner. Indy, I think the Anthony Richardson's in there. Atlanta, again, I can't remember. Philly, Brown and possibly Hurts. The Jets has a Sauce Gardner. New Orleans, Derek Carr. The Bears, man, there's always an Urlacher. I don't want to say for sure. But Chargers, LaDainian Tomlinson. Carolina's got a Bryce Young. Washington got a Theismann or a Riggins. I can't remember. Tennessee's got a Will Levis. Jacksonville's got a Trevor Lawrence. Steve P. Dallas. We will try a one boxer after this. If it fills slowly, that'll be it for the night. Giants, there's probably an LT in there. There's always an LT in there. Bill B, Philly. Seattle. I'm trying to think what's in Seattle other than Sean Alexander. I know Sean's in there, so we'll go with that. Baltimore has a Zay Flowers for sure. And New England, I think there's a Welker. Gila, Washington. All right, 2 spots left. Did I move Philly? Did I move Washington? 2 spots left, guys. We got Chicago, Indy, Miami, Giants, Chargers, Falcons, Lions, Panthers, Ravens, Texans, Jets, Raiders, Seahawks, Saints, Patriots, Jags, Cardinals, and Titans. Let's get our boxes, and then we'll get those filled. All right, 7 times to get a box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got box 65 and 47. If that's your lucky number and you haven't grabbed a spot, grab it. 65 and 47. Make sure they're here. Definitely got 65 and 47. All right, guys, we got those 2 spots. Individual teams, $20. If you want one of these teams, you will not get a random, but $20 a piece for this 2-boxer. We got Brady with the Jags. Jason, Detroit. Jags. Detroit. James, Miami. And Jeff C. with Indy. Okay, guys, we will try one box. If it fills quick, we'll try another one. If it doesn't fill quickly, that'll be it for tonight after this. So one more live fill. If you've been waiting on the 1-boxer, it will be up next. All right, first up we had Aram with Cincy. And you got Carolina. Jason, Kansas City. Chargers. Al, Cleveland. Baltimore. Greg, Rams. Saints. Bill, Buffalo, Arizona. Al, Minnesota, Houston. Greg, Denver, Giants. David H, Tampa Bay, Tennessee. Got him anyway. Dave L, Pittsburgh, New England. Jeff C, San Francisco, Vegas. Bill, Green Bay, Atlanta. Steve, Dallas, Seattle. Bill B, Philly, the Jets. And Gila had Washington and gets Chicago. Jason's got the Chargers for sale or trade. All right, guys, we got Aaron, Cincy, and Carolina. Jason, Kansas City, and the Chargers. Al, Cleveland, Baltimore. Greg, Rams, Saints. Bill, Buffalo, Arizona. Al, Minnesota, Houston. Greg, Denver, and the Giants. David H, Tennessee. Dave L, Pittsburgh, New England. Jeff C, San Fran, Vegas. Bill B, was that Bill B? No, Bill B took Philly. Okay, Bill S, Green Bay, Atlanta. Steve P, Dallas, Seattle. Bill B, Philly and the Jets, and Gila, Washington, and Chicago. All right, guys, there it is. This is our last 2 boxes tonight. We'll move to 1 box. See if anybody wants to do those. First up, we got box 47. Good luck. Detroit. Jason. Is it Laporta? Not Laporta. This one, Beckett authenticated. Not Megatron. Megatron's actually an authentic. This one's a current Lion. I believe that's the current Lion. Jameson Williams. That's him. I don't know about him. He's a former Buckeye. I was looking up real quick to see how many years he was at Ohio State, but he didn't finish at Ohio State. I think he's going to be good. Oh, he went to some other school. I don't know. He transferred from Ohio State to a lesser school. One of those crappy teams in the South, you know. Oh, Alabama. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I think the tide's rolling out. I don't think they're going to be as good without Saban. But we'll see. All right, guys. Box 65. See what we got here. Oh. Yeah, the bad year's still better than the Buckeyes. Oh, boy. All right, guys. We got Denver Denver was Greg. Greg hitting 2 tonight. Greg is becoming Mr. Saturday. That one is PSA authenticated, missing an earpiece. It was not in the bag. I got a box of earpieces in front of me. Wrong one. Wrong one. I'm going to get you an earpiece. Good grief. Is it in there? Oh. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. I didn't see it when I looked in there. Anyway, PSA authenticated. It is headliner night. Boom. Greg, what a night. Greg got Herbert. Greg got Elway. Herbert kind of reminds me of Elway a little bit. Nice hit, Greg. John Elway. Nice hit. Elway. Still got a Bo Nix. Finally, he says. Yeah, they've been chasing that one. There is a Bo Nix in Denver also. All right, let me get this typed in. Fellas, going to do a 1-box. Jason, yeah, I'll definitely get you some picks. There is the 1-box if you want in. All right, what do we got? We got Dave G. San Francisco. Bill, Cincy. Bill, Buffalo. James, Green Bay. Jeff laid on San Fran. Both Jeffs laid on San Fran. Johnny 5, Kansas City. Brugman laid on Cincy. Mark laid on Cincy. Cody laid on Green Bay. Jeffrey laid on Buffalo. Bill B, Philly. David H. laid on San Fran. Greg, got your Rams. Dave L, Pittsburgh. Brugman laid on Kansas City. Oh, jumped. Steve P, Dallas. Gila, Minnesota. Miami. Bill laid on Green Bay. David H, Indy. Greg, I think I got you with the Rams. Yep, got you with the Rams, Greg. Bill, Detroit. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland. Gila, late on Minnesota. We got 2 spots left, guys, in this one boxer. We got the Jets. There's a Sauce. Broncos got a Bo Nix. Oh, terrible reception. I got you. Brady, Jags, 1 spot left. Jeff C, Giants. That closes it. Gila, did you get Minnesota? Yeah, you did, Gila. You're right. You got him. My bad. When I check, I always just look at the helmets I set out to see who's got what. I don't read my writing. It's not easy to read my writing. I got the handwriting of a doctor. The brain of a contractor. That was fast. We'll do another one. Next one will probably be the last one of the night. We'll try one more after this. We got Dave G, San Francisco, the Jets. Bill S, Cincy and Buffalo, Denver, and the Chargers. James, Green Bay, Washington. Johnny 5, Kansas City, Tennessee. Bill B, Philly, Seattle. Greg, the Rams, Texans. Dave L, Pittsburgh, Vegas. Steve P, Dallas, New England. Gila, Minnesota, Carolina. Lindsay, Miami, New Orleans. David H, Indy, Atlanta. Bill, Detroit, Baltimore. Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland, Arizona. Brady, the Jags, the Bears, and Jeff C, the Giants, the Bucks. All right, guys, in this one boxer, we've got Dave G, San Fran and the Jets, Bill, Cincy, Buffalo, Denver and the Chargers, James, Green Bay, Washington, Johnny 5, Kansas City, Tennessee, Bill B, Philly and Seattle, Greg, Rams and Texans, Dave L, Pittsburgh and Vegas, Steve P, Dallas, New England, Gila, Minnesota, Carolina, Lindsay, Miami, New Orleans, David H, Indy and Atlanta, Bill, Detroit, Baltimore, Scorching Sports Cards, Cleveland and Arizona, Brady, Jags and Bears, and Jeff, Giants and Bucks. All right, guys, let's get a box, and then we'll do one more, and that'll probably end it for the night. We'll do this one plus one, and that's it. All right, 7 times for one box. I don't know if I changed it, but one boxer is 20 a spot, not 40. So make sure. I could have screwed that up pretty easy. And we're going to get box 8. Box number 8. And I randomize that list 7 times. Box 8. Box 8. All right. Good luck, folks. Let's see what we got. It's the Rams. Mr. Saturday. Going to Greg. Rams Flash. And again, we'll try one more one box and see how it goes. Rams on the Flash. That thing's going to be Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. And there it is, blue ink on the gold helmet. Oh, that's going to be, I think that's Isaac Bruce. One of the greatest show on turf. Nice hit, Greg. Getting your Rams and hitting again. No double ups tonight. Nice hit, Greg. All right, guys, last one of the night. Oh, I didn't change that. That was at 20. Last one of the night coming up. There it is. Don't send until this one fills. No guarantee it'll fill. So don't send any money till I let you know. All right, 16 spots. We got Jason, Cincinnati, with a random for sale. Mark just behind on Cincy. James, Green Bay. Dave G, San Francisco. Johnny 5, Cleveland. Jeff C, laid on San Fran. Steve P, Dallas. Bill, laid on Cincy. Brugman, Kansas City. Jeff, laid on San Fran. Bill, Buffalo. Buffalo 7. Lindsay, Miami. Back up. Miami. There you go. Scorching Sports Cards laid on Cleveland. Greg, Rams. Oh, shit. Brugman laid on Cincy. Oh, shoot. It jumped again. Steve P, Philly. Bill laid on Kansas City. David H. Scorching Sports Cards laid on Miami. Jeff C, Indy. Bill laid on Green Bay. Brugman, Minnesota. Jeff N just laid on Minnesota. Brady, Jags. Oh, you're welcome, Greg. Nice hit. Bill, Detroit. Go ahead and send, guys. This one will definitely fill. Brian taking Jason's random. And Scorching Sports Cards. The Giants. I think that closes us. Yes, the Giants closes us. Sorry, guys. And Brugman's got a random for sale if anybody wants the random. And Brian took Jason, so we got one random for sale if anybody wants it. All right, let's pull some randoms here. And this one's going to do it for tonight. This will be our last one. All right, Ray takes that random. Got it. All right, guys. Oh, shit. Let's make the last one another big one. All right, we got Jason. He's got Cincy. Brian bought his random. It is Pittsburgh. James. Oh, shit. James, Green Bay. Chicago. Dave G, San Francisco. Arizona. Johnny 5, Cleveland. Houston. Steve, Dallas. Seattle. Brugman, Kansas City, sold that random to Scorching. It is Denver. Got to change colors. Bill, Buffalo. Washington. Lindsay, Miami. New Orleans. Greg, Rams. Jets. Steve, Philly. Chargers. David H, Vegas. Tampa Bay. Jeff C, Indy. Tennessee. Brugman, Minnesota. Baltimore. Brady, Jags. Panthers. Bill, Detroit. Atlanta. And Scorching Sports Cards closes us with the Giants and gets the Patriots. All right, folks, in this last break of the night, one boxer, we got Jason with Cincy, Brian with Pittsburgh, James, Green Bay, Chicago, Dave G, San Francisco, Arizona, Johnny 5, Cleveland, Houston, Steve P, Dallas and Seattle, Brugman, Kansas City, Scorching Sports Cards, Denver, Bill, Buffalo, Washington, Lindsay, Miami, New Orleans, Greg, Rams and Jets, Steve, Philly and the Chargers, David H, Vegas, Tampa Bay, Jeff C, Indy, Tennessee, Brugman, Minnesota, Baltimore, Brady, Jags and Panthers, Bill, Detroit, Atlanta, and Scorching Sports Cards, Giants, Patriots. All right, guys, let's get our last box of the night. Pull something big here. Another big one. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. All right, 7 times for a box. Let's see what we get. 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7, we got box 88. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not going to wait. Box 88, and randomize that list 7 times. 88. It is behind all the boxes. $88. All right, guys. Last one of the night. Let's see what we can do. Good luck. I don't want to say I'll be back on Tuesday. I don't remember my baseball schedule. 2 more weeks of baseball left. I love coaching baseball, but boy, it makes me screw up a break schedule. What is that? Oh. It's an Eagle. Steve. Black Philadelphia with a visor. I'll show you the visor after the name. What is it? Schwartz authenticated. It is a rep. They're both in there. That is Brian Dawkins on the fat black Philly with an awesome face mask. That is pretty sweet. First time doubling up. Nice. Nice. Get the twofer. There it is. Brian Dawkins going to end it. All right, guys. Quick recap. We had Isaac Bruce, Jameson Williams, John Elway, Danny Amendola, Devin Hester, Joe Namath, Justin Herbert, CJ Stroud, and Keenan McCardle. Yeah, he was definitely a badass. Brian Dawkins, I feel like maybe he didn't get the recognition he might have deserved because he was playing at the same time as Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu. I mean, those guys, he was clearly in their class, but I don't know, they probably on more popular teams maybe. Five QBs counting the dollar break. Definitely. The QBs were popping out tonight. All right, guys. I appreciate the fills. Yep, Mark. Thank you. And look for me on Tuesday. Won't guarantee I'll be here, but I will try. And I'll definitely be back on Friday. You're welcome, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Congratulations, all the winners. And if you didn't get one tonight, come back on the next one. Let's see what we can get. All right, guys, until I see you again, if you're in some more breaks, hit some bangers.